Hello friends, I am Rahul S., Assistant Professor in Civil Department, Sandipani Till Campus Ladakh. Our today's topic is direct expression for slope and deflection at a free end of a candle beam subjected to movement at a free end by McCaulley's method. Now the learning outcomes. A student will be able to understand the concept of McCaulley's method, and also student will be able to find the slope and deflection of candle beam subjected to movement at a free end. Now suppose this is a cantilever beam. Now this is subjected to a movement at the free end. This end is A and this end is a B, and having the length L. Now our aim is to derive slope and deflection at free end. Now here first is to calculate here the reactions. So we know here this is the moment, so there is no vertical reaction at the A. So here we have to find the only the fixed end moment. So we take here sigma MA is equal to the 0. So now if you assume here, suppose this is clockwise, so assume here the anti-clockwise moment. If our answer is positive, then assume direction is correct. So here we considering clockwise as positive and anti-clockwise as the negative. So this moment is a clockwise, so this is M, and this moment is anti-clockwise, so that is minus M is equal to 0. So we can say that MA is equal to M. So this is equal to the M. Now if you apply the sigma Fy condition, so vertically upward is positive and vertically downward is the negative. So here is a no vertical force. That is why we can say that this RA is equal to the 0. So this RA is equal to 0. Then next we know this differential equation of elastic curve, that EI d2y by dx square is equal to the mx. Now for that you have to make the section. So here is a one moment and here is one moment. So we are applying here the one section, and we are considering it from the left side. So generally we are considering moment from the left side in the case of the Macaulay's method. So first we write the mx here. So this MA we know. So this creates the Hawking bending moment. So that is a minus, and this MA is equal to the M. So write here the M. Now put this into our equation. So this becomes EI d2y by dx square is equal to the minus M. But here we are not multiplying distance in the case of the moment, but in the case of Macaulay's method we have to multiply it by distance and make it the raised to power 0, so that the equation will not change. So EI d2 by dx square is equal to the minus M. If x to power 0 is a 1, so automatically is a minus M. So now integrate this. Integrate both sides. So this becomes EI dy by dx is equal to minus m into the x. So this is called as a slope equation. Then again integrate. So this becomes EI. Now here one more thing here. Here add one first the constant of integration. Then again integrate. So this becomes here EIY. It becomes the EIY is equal to minus M into this x square divided by 2 plus this integration of C1 is C1x and one more at the integration constant of integration. So here our aim is to find this constant of integration C1 and C2. For that we have to use the boundary condition. So boundary condition, which are these conditions? Now if you put x is equal to the 0, so dy by dx, that is the slope, and the a is the 0. Here x equal to 0 means at this location, means at the fixed end. So we know at the fixed end slope is the 0. So we have put this in the equation number 2. Put this in equation 2. Equation no 2 no 1, sorry, is 2. So equation 1. So this becomes is equal to 0 is equal to minus m into the 0 plus the C1. So C1 is equal to 0. Then next again apply the boundary condition. That is x is equal to the 0. So y is equal to 0 means deflection at the a is 0, means x equal to 0, it means at again this location. So here we know at the support deflection is 0. So put this in equation number 2. So here put this is our deflection equation. So this becomes the 0 is equal to minus m into x is equal to 0. So this becomes 0. Then again this C1 is 0, then plus the C2. So we can say that C2 is equal to 0. Now we write here the modified equation of slope and deflection. So slope equation EI dy by dx is equal to minus m into the x. Now our way is to find the slope at the free end. So slope at the B or free end, that will be, for that we have to put here x is equal to the L is dy by dx is becomes the IB, Our aim is to find the slope at this B, means free end. So if we put x is equal to L, is dy by dx become the IB, that is the slope at the B. So EI IB is equal to minus m into the L. So IB is equal to minus ml by EI. Here this negative sign indicates this slope is clockwise. slope is clockwise. So we can say that this IB is equal to ML by EI, and this is a clockwise length. Then next is to deflection at the B, that is the free end. For that we first write this equation EIY is equal to minus mx square by 2. This is our equation. So we want deflection at a free end, so we have to put here the x is equal to the L, so this y becomes the YB. So we are putting here EIYB is equal to the minus m into, instead of x here we have to put the L, so L square by 2. So YB is equal to minus ml square by 2 EI. So again here this negative sign indicate this deflection is downward. The deflection is the downward. So we can say that this YB is equal to ml square by twice EI. Show here the arrow is down. So this is a deflection at the free end. So this is the expression for the deflection at the free end when the cantilever beam is subjected to moment at the free end. So this is a slope and this second is the deflection. Thank you.